Alright, let's play first Gran Turismo. Greetings, my fellow gamers. That includes, but not limited to, agents, guardians, hunters, seekers, travelers. This is sort of the end of the year, beginning of the year wrap up, similar to what I did last year, although I think I did it just a little bit later. And I'm using Gran Turismo as a background for the narration for the talk. And early on I made a teensy-weensy little mistake. I decided to try the controller as a steering wheel option instead of the joystick. I've always driven vehicles in video games using the joystick, and well, as you can see, it didn't quite work out so well. I'm going to pause for a few minutes because there was one or two good comments. What could possibly go wrong? And we're back. What can I say? Still pretty much enjoying the channel. It's, as I've stated a few times, both in comments and in videos, it is a hobby. And still enjoying No Man's Sky despite my complaining. But I've kind of noticed over the holiday that something had to give. I mentioned this, I believe, at least once or twice in the past, perhaps in my review last year. I started off with 400 videos in No Man's Sky backed up. And it was very easy to put out 4 videos a day, especially at the beginning when there was no editing whatsoever. And I was able to keep the momentum going with 2 videos a day. And that includes a couple of hiatus and stuff. But I'm finding myself running out of steam. I don't want to say burnout, but just tired. It might be a good word for it. Part of it is I've noticed the last few weeks a number of videos I posted fell into the category, sometimes I hate this game. And the reaction is an entirely different issue, but the fact that I'm finding myself posting that many videos kind of struck me earlier this evening. I was like, you know, this is something you're supposed to be enjoying doing, and what you're doing is basically bitching a lot. The other thing I kind of noticed is last week I pretty much found an excuse to not play No Man's Sky every day. Did a lot of Destiny, wrapped up, masterworking everything I had. In a couple of instances, I actually shortcut by deleting some of the exotic pieces of armor, thus recovering some of the upgrade materials, and masterworking the last couple that I really wanted to keep. Well, I barely was able to scratch together videos, literally 1 or 2 cases, just the very last minute type thing for the channel. So what I'm thinking of doing, at least for the next little while, is put out, as I do at 6 o'clock and 6:30 Eastern Time in the morning, I put out 2 videos, but do it once a week, and concentrate strictly on bases of other players I've explored, or construction, building videos of my own bases. I don't think I'm going to be playing expeditions anymore. The time constraint format is a little bit annoying. And this is not unique to me. Other people have complained bitterly about this in video games, where developers will put out annually, biannually, quarterly, some activity that only lasts for X amount of weeks, and then it's like, too bad, so sad, you'll never see it again. Thus denying some of their customers the opportunity to enjoy that facet of the game because it's basically time locked. For example, one of the reasons I'm reducing for a brief period of time, maybe a few months, the output of videos is I went from last winter to end of summer, early spring, working 3 days a week because I was working the overnight shift, and it didn't impact me negatively. I was working a couple of days less, to working again 5 days a week for 5 days weeks. And worse than that, it's mornings or daytime and evenings, not including the overnight shift. But that still, plays with your sleep and stuff. So I'm finding myself with less time available. So the editing and what I'm putting out is more a case of putting out for the sake of putting out, as opposed to putting out because it's good. And it's not something I want to do. And unfortunately, at this point in the original recording, I must have lowered the controller just a little bit, and the microphone stopped capturing what I was saying clearly. And I really can't remember specifically what I was saying. But the gist of it is I'd rather be putting fewer but better quality videos out, and I'd rather go back to enjoying doing so, as opposed to, I'm not happy with this video, or not happy about a reaction I get from some video. So I'm going to concentrate on visiting other players' bases and construction of my own bases videos. And, looking forward to whatever I'm going to come up with for April Fools this year. With that, ladies, gentlemen, gentle beings, gamers of all age, I wish you very best in the new year. Cheers.